So yesterday we started with the pranayama chapter. So in the pranayama chapter, Maharishi Gherand actually discussed about the time and the place also, and then he explained about the diet also. So what type of diet he advised? It should be a mitahara, and the things he he described about what should food we should taken during the practice. That should be the food is easily digestible, that should be agreeable, soft and sticky, and also which nourishes our elementary substance, our dhatus actually of the body, and which is desirable and the proper. The shloka mentioned here is this one. Okay. So laghu paka priyam snigdam tata dhatu poshtam. Actually, that nourishes our body elements, the dhatu. According to Ayurveda, we have the 7 dhatus which nourishes our body, which help in preparation and the nourishment of our body. Then the mano bhil shitaham yogya yogi bhojan manachari. And then he also uh, give a list to the food should be avoid the food avoid that is actually hard, polluted, putrid, and also the food which produce heat. When we take in that food, it actually rises our temperature, or it increase heat in our body. And also the food which is stale, extremely cold, or extremely hot. So this type of food should be avoided when you start the practice. Okay. And other things also, uh, he he explained ki what should uh, you have to avoid during the practice. That is, avoid early morning bath. Early morning bath, because of the variability of the temperature, because we prefer to take the cold water. That's why he uh, explained this thing to avoid early morning bath. Because if you taken a bath with the in the morning, the maybe that water is too cold, and after practicing your body got heat up, so that actually change of the temperature may harm your body. Okay. And also the fasting. Okay. Or anything that cause basically fatigue, because during the practice of the yoga you may experience also the fatigueness. If you are already tired too much, or you are fatigued, then you are not able to focus on your practice also. That's why these things you should avoid. And also he explained to avoid eating once a day, or not eating at all a day, just like the fasting, because you need energy. Okay. So during the practice, you need a lot of energy, and while fasting, you're not taking a meal at least once in a day, then you will get tired easily, you will suffer from too much of the weakness. Okay. Or not eating at all, or eating again within 3 hours. Okay. That is also again within 3 hours. Too much of eating, overeating, and less eating, fasting. You should avoid these things. Then you have to follow the rules thus laid down. One should practice pranayama. After keep all these things in mind to choose the place. Then you have to select the season. Then you have to focus on your diet. You should avoid other things which may take your energy, which may cause the weakness or the fatigueness. You should avoid all those things. After that, then you have to start the practice of the pranayama. In the beginning, he should take milk. Here dekho, milk is agreeable, but in the disagreeable food, the ghee and milk is mentioned. But here at the beginning, Maharishi Gherand advised you should take milk and ghee. It's not working. Okay, you should take milk and ghee daily, because pranayama actually causes dryness in your body because of the increasing air, passage in your body during the pranayama. We focus on the inhalation, exhalation. So it may, due to that increased air in your body, the vata increases, and because of that, you may experience the dryness. To avoid that dryness, you should take milk and ghee daily, and also food twice a day, once at noon and once in the evening. Okay. Then how to practice? He should sit on a thick seat of a kushaga grass. Okay. Because the not non-conductor nowadays, we prefer, the mat, the yoga mats are there of the different varieties and of the different fibers. And then here at that time there was a kusha grass, then the antelope skin, okay, deer skin, or the tiger skin, or a blanket. Facing, you should face towards the east or the north. Then what you have to do? Then you have to purify your nadis. मतलब cleaning of the nadis before start practicing pranayama. So nadi purification is the pre-practice of the pranayam. Before starting the pranayam, you should purify your nadis. Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Now I want to know how the nadis are purified. Now the king asked, how we will purify our nadis, and what the purification of the nadis means. He now raised a question here. So, oh merciful, the master, he asked to the Maharishi Gherand, tell me about this thing. So now, uh, about this thing. So when the nadis are full of impurities, what will happen? Vayu does not enter them. Okay, your prana, the air does not enter. If there is a blockage, okay, if there is a full of impurities, if there is a collection of the toxins, then air is not able to enter at that passage, है ना? So how can pranayama be successful? If you are performing the pranayama, how you will get the success? So how can one know the truth about the reality? If you're not get the results of the pranayama, you're not able to get the truth, the you're not able to reach the stage of the Sachitanand, है ना? So therefore, first of all, you have to purify your nadis, and then you have to start the practice of the pranayama. Okay. In the next shloka, so purification of the nadis is of two kinds. Okay, this is about the nadi shodhana, or the purification of the nadis. Nadi shodhana. In Hindi, we say like this. It's basically the purification of the nadis. So two kinds. What? Samanu and the nirmanu. So samanu is done to be accompanied of the bij mantra. Samanu. Sa matlab with, including Bij mantra, and Nirmana without. Okay, so it is done by the Dhoti karma. So in the Samanu, you have to perform with the Bij mantra. Nirmanu, it's only done by the Dhoti karma. Let us see. So what is Dhoti karma? Dhoti karma has already explained in the context of the Shat karma. And we discuss about the Dhoti kriyas in the Shat karma chapter. Okay, so he explained ki already ki how we perform the dhoti kriya. So listen now of Chanda to Samanu Nadi Shuddhi. Now he explained about the Samanu Nadi Shuddhi. Nirmanu is about the dhauti kriya, and Samani is about with the Bij mantra. The process of purifying the nadi is to accompany of the Bij mantra. Okay, in the next shloka, so he is explaining the technique sitting in a on a prescribed seat. Which seat? It should be maybe of the tiger skin, of the antelope skin, or the kusha, है ना? So you have to first of all select the asana or the seat. Then yogi should assume the Padmasana posture. Okay, the asana, then you have to select any meditative posture, preferably here it is the Padmasana. Then inviting the deities to the various parts of the body as advised by the Guru. So you have to inviting the deities, because we actually start anything with the prayer. We welcome our deities, we pray them so that we will get the 100% success in whatever the action we are performing. So here we are also inviting the deities as advised by the Guru. Then the practitioner should begin purification of the nadis for the faultless performance of the pranayama. Okay, next. So in the contemplating on the Vayu beach, okay, which has a smoky color basically, and it is also lustrous. Let them inhale first of all. This is a technique basically. This is a technique of the Samanu. You have to inhale by the left nostril and repeating the bija. Okay, 16 times. 16 times you have to inhale from the left with the bija, then retain, hold the air for how much of a period? Required to repeat the bij mantra 64 times. Okay, your mentally chanting is you are doing. So first of all, bija, how much? 16, now 64. It means the four times four times of the inhalation. Now, after that, exhale through the right nostril and repeating the Bij mantra 32 times. So, the ratio here it is 1 is to 4 and is to okay, I'm not able to 2. So see the 16, 4 times is 64, and the double of the 16 is the 32. So this is the, you have to maintain that ratio, and this is about the Nadi Shodhan. This is the Samanu. Nirmani is about the Dhauti Kriya. This is for the purification of your, Nadis.
So the
Okay?
mantra is not given, no, here?
Yeah.
Bij mantra is not given.
Mm-hmm.
What is the Bij mantra that they have not given?
No, Vayu Bij. They've just written the Vayu Bij. Okay? Yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So then, now here, that is actually where the Vayu Bij, now the raising the fire from the root of the navel, contemplate on its light, associate with what? The earth element. Earth element is present at the Pan Vayuna. Then repeating the Agni Bija, that is the Ram. Vayu Bij mantra is basically, Vayu Bij mantra is not written, but it is a Vayu Bij mantra. Anyone? I think so. It's a Yam.
Yam, ha.
Yeah. Because Vayu, this air element is present in our chest area in the Anahat Chakra, and the Bij mantra of that air is the Yam. So here in the Agni Bij mantra is the Ram because of the navel. 16 times inhale through the right nostril and then retain the air for the period of the 64 repetitions of the Bij mantra and then expel it by the left nostril. That is the opposite of that previous one. Here in that we started inhalation from the left one. Hai. So after doing the round with the Vayu Bij mantra, then you have to perform in the opposite way, and that is basically from the, you have to start from the right nostril and end at the left nostril, and that is the with the Agni Bij mantra. Clear? This is the Nadi Shodhan, the purification of nadis you will do. Now, next, contemplating on the luminous orb of the moon at the tip of the nose. Now, you have to focus at the tip of the nose. Inhale through the left nostril, repeating the thumb. Now, new Bij mantra, that is the thumb. Then retain the air for a period of the with the repeated of the Vam. Bij mantra 64 times, imagining that the nectar oozing from your Chandramandal and the nadis are being purified. And then unwaveringly contemplating exhalation and repeating the Lam 32 times. Okay, so this is the technique of the
1 minute, ma'am. The last, what is it? Just 1 minute, if you can just bring that.
yes,
So exhale. So that means in this you're doing three different Bija mantras.
yes. Three
One is
beach
thumb,
mantras.
bomb, and then lam.
In the first one, only the Vayu Bij mantra, and with that the Agni Bij mantra. Here, three Bij mantras are there. First of all, the thumb, then the Vam, then the Lam. Okay?
So third, you're inhaling through left and then exhaling through right.
Yes. Now, purify the nadis in this way. One should assume asanas. After purification of the nadis, then you have to adapt the asana and then practice the pranayama with firm determination. So here the name of the pranayama is basically taken as the kumbhaka. Okay, so the types of pranayama or the types of the kumbhaka, here are the 8 types of pranayama. So here it is mentioned pranayama as the kumbhaka. Here kumbhaka is not the only the retention of the air. Here kumbhaka is basically the pranayama. So 8 types. Which one? First of all, Sahita kumbhak. Next, Surya Bhedan. Then the Ujjayi, Shitli, Bhastrika, Brahmri, Murcha, and the Kevali. Try to remember in a sequence all these names, and you have also to remember what is the difference from the Hatyuk Pradipika, 8 kumbhaks, and in this 2 pranayams are actually not same. Others are same. So you have please revise your notes of the Hatyok Pradipika and then check what is the difference. You have to observe it and then answer me. This is your homework, and then this is a very important question. Many times it comes in exam. So please check it out. It's a difference. Which 2 pranayams are here are not in the Hatyok Pradipika, and the 2 pranayams which are in the Hatyok Pradipika are not here. Okay, that is a difference. Okay, let us see next. So first of all, the Sahita Kumbhaka. Sahita Kumbhaka is of the 2 types, the Sagarbha and the Nigarbha. Sagarbha and the Nigarbha. Okay. So in the this kumbhaka performed while repeating a bij mantra is Sagarbha, and that without such repetition is Nigarbha. Okay. So let us see. Sa means with, ni means no, without. Simple. Okay. So let me first explain to you the Sagarbha pranayam. So, what is the technique? Sit in a Sukhasana posture, facing the east or the north. Then you have to contemplate on the Brahma, associate with the Rajas. Here, we have to, the this pranayam is associated with the Rajas god, red in color, and the characteristic by the letter is the A. The first letter of Om is A. Om is basically made up by the 3 words na A, U, Ma. Akar, Ukar, Makar. So here we will take the A. Okay. This is about the Sagarbha Pranayam. Then let the wise inhale by the left nostril. Always you have to start with the left nostril. Then repeating Akar 16 times. Okay. Malab, with the counting of the 16, you are inhaling. Then after inhalation, before cessation of the breath, before retention of the breath, let him perform Udyanaka. Okay. That is basically you have to contract your abdomen. Udyanaka. Okay. So when then contemplating on Hari, now we have to focus on the Hari. First of all on the Brahma, now the Hari, associated with the Sattva. First of all the Rajas, here it is a Sattva of dark complexion, because Hari, the Lord Rama or the Lord Krishna, we always seen in a dark complexion. So the dark complexion, and that is the characteristic by the letter U, Ukara. Then you have to perform Kumbhaka. Here we have to do the Kumbhaka. In the first inhalation with the A, here Ukar with the Kumbhaka, and you have to hold it to 64 with the repetition of that Ukara 64 times. Okay. Then you have to contemplating on the Shiva associated with Tamagun of white color, and the letter it characterized by the Makara. Now you have to exhale with the repetition of the Makara 32 times. Okay. So this is the Sagarbha. Now then inhaling through the right nostril. Now again you have to, after exhalation from the right, again you have to inhalation from the right nostril, retain the air by performing Kumbhaka and expel it through the left nostril, repeating the Bij mantra in the way as such. Okay. Then this will complete your one round. Okay. Start from the left, then inhalation, retention, then exhalation from the right. Again from the right you have to inhale, then hold, then this will be only one round. Okay. This is also known as this alternating the nostrils. Alternating the nostrils practice is basically the Anulom Vilom. Okay. This is known as the Anulom Vilom. Again and again, after Puraka, after exhalation, after inhalation, hold the two nostrils with the thumb, because sometimes you're not able to hold the air. So we have to, you may close your nostril with the thumb and the little and the ring fingers. You don't have to use the index and the middle finger. Okay, this is the Nasikag mudra or the Vishnu mudra. So you can adapt the mudras, and you can then able to hold the your breath. Then the Nirgarbha pranayama. In the Nirgarbha pranayama is performed without the repetition of the Bij mantra. Okay, the Sagarbha is with the Bij mantra. This is without the Bij mantra. Rotate the left palm, place on the right knee. Puraka, Kumbhaka, and Richika may cover the time by such rotation from 1 to 100 times. Okay. Okay.
You need to rotate the hands, is it?
Actually, with the right hand, you are, you are adapting the mudra. But sometimes you're not able to count. If you are, then rotate the left palm based on the left knee. This is for the, for the counting purpose. By such rotation, this is a rotation from 1 to the 100 times. Okay.
Okay.
This is for the counting purpose, basically. In the Bij mantra, with 32 times, 64 times. But here, this is for the purpose of the counting only. Now, the pranayama is of the three kinds. The highest type of pranayama has its puraka. How much? Lasting for the 20 matras. Kumbhaka for the 80 matras. And Rechika for the 40 matras. This is the highest you have to achieve. But initially, nobody is able to reach at the initially level. It takes months, years to reach at this highest type. The moderate pranamaya has a purak of the 60 matras, Kumbhaka for the 64, Rechak is for the 32. And the lowest type is the 12 matras, 12 countings basically. Okay. So 1:4:2 ratio you have to maintain. you have to start at least with the 12 matras, then you can increase to the 16, then to the 20 matras. This is the criteria. Slowly by slowly, you may achieve your highest point. So this is a very lowest type of pranayam, and this is basically which pranayam? Sagarbha and the Nigarbha. It gives what? It gives warmth. The moderate, the lowest, basically, what is the benefit of the this pranayam? The lowest type gives you the warmth, and the moderate one, moderate with the counting of the how much? 16. And start with the 16. It gives rise to the tremor. Your body will start shaking. Okay. Particularly where? In your spine. And in the highest type of pranayama, when you achieve the state of the 20, 20 inhalation, 20 beach mantra, so you will lift from the ground. You will fly in the air. So it leads to the levitation. Success is characterized by three experiences. So these are the experiences while doing the pranayam. In the lowest type, when you achieve the lowest type, your body, the body will get warmth. You may feel a lot of heat in your body. Your body temperature will rise up. In the moderate one, your body starts shaking, and in the highest one, your body will start rising from the ground. So the pranayama gives the ability to move in air, the highest one. So by pranayama, disease, these are the now the benefits. What are the benefits? Disease gets destroyed. Okay. Then the Shakti, the Kundalini, it also awakened. By pranayama, one enters into which state? The manomani state. It's related to the samadhi state basically. So there manomani states, by pranayama, the mind experience bliss and the practitioners becomes happy. These are the benefits of Sagarbha and the Nigarbha pranayama. Now Sahit Kumbhaka. This is the Sahit Kumbhaka is explained now to Surya Bhedan. Okay. In the Surya Bhedan, taken in through the right nostril, you have to inhalation from the right nostril, the external air according to your capacity. As per your capacity, you have to inhale with great efforts, retain it. Then you have to retain it. Then you have to adapt the Jalandhar Bandh. Then continue the Kumbhaka. You have to hold it till when when heat is felt right, when heat is felt right up to the tips of the nails and the roots of the hair, when you feel so much of heat in the body till the extreme parts of your body. The extreme parts means the root of the hairs and your nails, tip of the fingers. At that point you feel so much heat in your body. That is the Surya Vedana. You have to inhale from the right nostril, and then you have to hold it. Okay, holding till what? Till you feel so much of heat in your body. Then then the prana, apana, samana, udana, and vyana, all the three, these are all the panch pranas. All the three connected with the your Surya in the navel and connected with the right nostril, because your Surya nadi is connected with your right nostril. Then after inhalation from the right nostril, the yogi should raise them from the root of the navel, and then after inhalation, exhale by the left nostril carefully with the continuous flow. Not just like just say you inhale slowly and slowly, then exhalation. It's not like that. That is also in a proper flow, in a continuous flow. So again, inhaling through the right nostril and then retain in the manner prescribed. Let them exhale. This process should be repeated again and again as per your capacity. So Surya Bedan Kumbhaka, what are the benefits? It prevents old aging, it prevents death, it helps in awakening of the Kundalini Shakti, and also it increases the heat of the body. Okay, so these are the benefits. Next, okay. Now in the drawing in air by both the nostrils, then hold it inside, contracting the chest and the throat, and then moving the air in the mouth and bending the neck. Perform. Now after inhalation you have to hold it and you have to perform the Jalandhar Bandh. It helps in the retention of the air, and then retain the breath so long as one can do with ease. Okay, so this is basically the practice of the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. You have to inhalation. Okay, here it is completed a Surya Vedana now. The next is about the Ujjayi Pranayama. In the Ujjayi, you have to draw air by the both nostril and hold it while contracting here the chest, but you can experience by contracting the throat. You have to you can feel when you are taking some liquid with the help of the straw, you slightly contract your throat. It's the same experience with this pranayama, inhalation from the nostril, and when you are taking that air towards your chest, towards your lungs, you have to contract your throat and also the sort of chest. It you feel lot of contraction, and then take air, you know lower down towards the lungs, and then you have to perform the Jalandhar Bandha, and then hold the your breath till as per your capacity. This is Ujjayi Kumbhaka. So what are the benefits? There will be no disorders of the flank, matlab the problems related with your cough and cold, with the mucus, with the phlegm, your flatulence, the indigestion problems also solved by this pranayama. Your rheumatism, joint problems. Okay, rheumatism consumption, I think so it's a constipation. Okay, then the cough, fever, and also the enlarged spleen. Enlarged spleen is usually in the malaria type of fever. It happens, or it's related to some your digestive problems is related to the immunity problem. So the person should master Ujjayi Kumbhaka to get rid of the old age and death. Okay, so this is the Ujjayi Pranayama. So draw in air by the tongue and fill the chest slowly and performing Kumbhaka for a short time. Exhale through the both nostrils. Okay, this is Sheetli. Here you have to, you know, uh, just a second. No, no, no. Here is a eraser. Okay. So here you have to make a beak, okay, of your lips, and then or you have to slightly open your mouth, and then you have to bring your tongue slightly outwards from in between your lips, and then make a beak shape of your tongue. Okay, you have to roll it. Then from that tongue you have to inhale and then fill the chest slowly, and then you have to hold the your breath for a short time. After that, when you are unable to hold your breath, you have to exhale from both nostrils. This is the Sitli Kumbhaka. Okay, This is the practice of the Sitli Kumbhaka. With the help of the tongue, you have to inhale. And what is the benefit? The patient will never suffer from the indigestion or also the disorders due to the phlegm or the bile. Phlegm is actually the your expect the your mucus with the cough is that is best to phlegm. Okay, is it okay or any doubt, any question? Is it okay? Are you able to understand?
Yes, ma'am.
My speed is okay?
Yes, ma'am, it's okay.
Okay, fine. So now the next pranayama, in that pranayama, uh, this is the Bhastrika. Okay, in Bhastrika, as the bellows of the blacksmith, it is inflated again and again. So, like that, the yogi should steadily move the air in and out using both the nostrils. Clear? You have to inhale and exhale steadily, just like the bellows of the blacksmith. Then, how many times you have to perform this? 20 times. Then, after doing inhalation, exhalation 20 times, you have to hold your breath. You have to perform kumbhaka. Then, you have to exhale in the manner laid down. Complete exhalation. Previously, air in and out. Then, how many times? 20 times. Hold it. After holding, you have to completely exhale. This is the Bhastrika. Counting 20 times. In Hatyog Pradipika, you have to in Bhastrika, you have to forcefully inhale, exhale as per your capacity. When you feel so tired, then after complete exhalation, you have to perform the Surya Bhedar. That is a difference in the Hatyog Pradipika and the Gherand Sahita. In Gherand Sahita, they are giving, the counting. You have to do 20 times. Okay, you keep these difference. Remember, many times they ask in the exam also. Okay, now the wise man should perform this bhastrika 3 times in one sitting. At least you have to go for 3 rounds. Then what will happen? What are the benefits? No disease or any suffering. Day by day you will gain a good health. Okay, now when it is midnight, in a place where there is no sound, okay, because obviously in the daytime lot of vehicles and lot of voices, pollution, and many crowd and all those things. But in the night, at the midnight especially, there's a silence almost, but not in the nowadays also people are moving, but as such, comparatively to the daytime, nighttime, there is no sound of any living creatures. Then at that time, yogi should practice Puraka and Kumbhaka with closing the ears by hand so that the sounds of this outer world will not disturb. Okay, and the journey towards the inner self we continue. So then he should focus on what? He should listen by the right ear to welcome internally. There are a lot of sounds in your internal body. So you have to focus. First of all, you have to cut the sounds of the outer world. Then you have to focus on your internal sounds. First of all, the sounds of the cricket, flute, thunder, cymbals, big B, bell, gong, trumpet, one-sided drum, double-sided drum, like this. You may experience all these type of sounds, and these are coming from your inner self only. So this is what? This is basically which pranayama?
Brahmari.
Yeah. So in this way, various sounds are heard by the daily practice. The resonance of the internally aroused sound blended with the internally aroused light and manas merge in that. Later on, that manas disappears, then remains what? That the Vishnu, which is the ultimate aim and object of the yogis. This is the Brahmari Pranayam, the way one succeed in Samadhi. Okay, then so by performing Kumbhaka, all these pranayamas, these are the basic pranayams or the Kumbhakas, then you have to fix the mind between your eyebrows, inside and detaching oneself from all objects there. Arises enjoyable tranquility of the mind. When the mind enjoined with the Atman, verily rare results place. Okay, then what happened? The breath goes out, making the sounds of the hum. So hum and comes in 21,600 times, making the sound saha during day and night. That is a saha hum. So hum. So hum. This is what? This is a japa gayatri, which every being repeats instantly without focusing also. Right now, we are also, na? That is the inhalation and the exhalation. But when we are start focusing on that thing, that is the ajapa gayatri. So there is hum, hamsa in the muladhara. As the heart touches, the in our heart chakra, as in the two nostrils, the hamsa operates in there, in these three basically. Let us see, continue. So the body which we get according to our karmas, measuring 96 times the breadth of, finger. Well, by your breath should be so much of deep, and you can, experience your the air which you are inhaling or especially exhaling. While exhaling, you can feel your air when it comes out from your nostril. So this is the, they are giving the um length basically. The expired air ordinarily normally reaches up to 9 inches. While singing, it goes up to a foot, and while eating to the 15 inches, while walking to the 2 feet, because your respiration becomes air, and in the sleep 2.5 feet, and in copulation 3 feet. While taking physical exercise, it goes out still further. So as the natural range of the expired air decreases, life is prolonged. If the length of the range increases, the life is shortened. Okay. So therefore, if prana stays inside the body, that does not come. है ना? Actually, the God give us a number of breath. So you can count fast, or you can counting by very slowly and slowly. By slow counting, you will expend your the your breath basically. It's actually example. Have you seen a dog? They actually they take their breath very fastly, na. And so the what is the age of dog is 12 to 15 years, as we say. And the tortoise, they basically they take a breath one or two in a minute, and the average the average lifespan of a tortoise is it's saying ki 200 years almost. So By by expanding your the breath, you can increase your number, years of your life. So the prana stays inside the body, that does not come. When vayu gets spontaneously confined to the body, there results, this is the kevala kumbhaka. That is basically the retention of the breath in your body. Keval kumbhak. So throughout life, one should recite the mantras, hamsa, that is a breath, soham, always at the ajapa rate, that is 15 per minute. On being blessed with Keval Kumbhaka, there remains no question of any rate. Okay, just focus on that, mantra chanting, not number of the countings. If this is, this is now my breath. No, no. In Manomani, is double of that in the stage of the Kevali. That is basically the reduction of the respiration. Then, drawing in air by both the nostrils, just stop breathing. On the first day, retain breath from 1 to 64 times at the initial stage. Then, later on, one should perform Kevali 8 times a day. You can go for this practice 8 times a day, once every 3 hours, or maybe 5 times a day. As I'm telling you, that is a depend upon the person to person. How many times you can? 8 times a day, early in the morning, noon, in the evening, then at the midnight. Starting in the you can go for the 5 times, and then go for the 8 times, and the last in the fourth quarter of the night. That is a basically the brahmavat, I think so, before rising of the sun. Or one may do it the thrice a day, dividing the day in the 3 equal parts every 8 hours. So this is the practice, how you are planning to start your practice, how you devote time. So one should increase the rate of the ajapa japa from 1 to 5 times a day till success is achieved. Okay, the chanting of the mantras. So to that pranayam, which then results, what is the results? The yogi give the name Kevali. This is the type of the Kevali Kumbhaka. Being mastered, what is not achieved in this world. Malab, you will get whatever you want by if you practice this pranayama. So this is the end of the 5th chapter called pranayama, and this is basically about the 8 kumbhakas we discussed. Okay, these are the notes. It's not, this is a summary of this chapter basically. Then the 6th chapter is about, next is about the dhyan. We will discuss it tomorrow. I will try to complete your syllabus as soon as possible. Right now in the pranayama, do you have any question or any doubt? So please ask.
It's okay.